Good morning, everybody, from Buddy at Bert's Garage. Beautiful Sunday morning, nice here in South Carolina. Listen, I want to give you an idea what I'm up to today, and stay around to the end of the film, and we'll see what we ended up completing today. I'm going to turn this around and show you a couple projects I'm working on today. We're going to be working on putting the heater box back in. Stand by. All right, this is the heater box right here. This is the inside coil, which actually the radiator water goes through here and heats this up. And then there's a blower, which is right here, which blows it through the vents in your car for your defroster and for heat. So we're going to be putting this together today. I painted it yesterday. This is the old one, which came out of here, which is in pretty bad shape. Some rust that you just couldn't fix. The motor was shot, so I got to use one on eBay. And so we'll be putting this together. These are all new parts that go with it. A whole bunch of new stuff. So from Moss Motors, thank goodness. And so we'll be putting this back together today and putting it in the car. And I started working on I got some diagrams on how everything goes back together right here from Moss Motors, and got things a little bit more organized in here. Been putting working on the engine, getting all the engine back together. This is where the heater box goes, right in this little section right here. But I've been putting all the new brake lines, cleaning all the brake lines, putting everything back together, sort of get an idea where everything goes, and cleaning it as I go, because I want everything nice and clean. And so I'll give you an update this afternoon and show you how everything's going along, getting along. All right, stick with me and we'll get right back to you. Good morning, everybody. Buddy here from Bert's Garage. I am struggling with putting the heater back in. I want to show you down in there. There's a new seal, and I can't find anybody online who's figured out a way to get it back in there. So I'm going to struggle and see if I can't figure it out. A couple other things I'm working on is trying to figure out these new pads that go under this chrome piece for the wipers. The pads seem to be too thick, so they won't let you put the nut on them. So I'm waiting for a response back from one of my MGB chat rooms. So I'm also working on putting this is the box for the brake and clutch assembly. So I have all of this soaking in a degreaser, so I'm hoping to have all these cleaned today. I've been cleaning everything as best as possible, getting as much rust off, which is really doing a fantastic job. They almost look new. So that's what I'm working on today, to get all those cleaned up, get all those parts getting ready to put back together. And see if I can't. Also, I painted my horns, so I want to get this put back together this weekend, get this hole built. This is where your pedals go on the bottom, and then you have your clutch assembly goes above it for the fluids and for the brakes. This has dual brake master cylinder, so we'll have to deal with that. So that's what I'm working on today. So let's see what else I accomplished this weekend. This week I did get the latch put back in, cleaned it all off. It looks like it's brand new. Got the new cable for the hood release in. I did have part of the this is for the brake fluid. I'm gonna have to disconnect that because I need to get that away from the box so I can work on the heater box. So I'll give you an update and see how far I get and what I get done today. Got some other things going on, so I'll see if I can get some of this done. Thanks for joining. Share, like, and subscribe. Appreciate it. The afternoon, a little Sunday update. One thing, it's nice to have some reference books. Try to figure out where all these parts go. So it's nice to have online sources, online people, and books, and there's a lot of stuff available to help you put these things together. So got the new ignition switch in. That's all new. It's in. I got, finally, after hours of struggling, I finally got the heater box back in, all buttoned down, all back where it originally supposed to be. And also I got the master cylinder for the brakes and the clutch reservoir all back in together. Got that back in. Haven't hooked all the lines up because I want to clean the lines as I go through it. So I'm thinking I'll have this stuff done probably sometime next week. I'll get all the emission stuff hooked up. Then I could start getting the engine. I got to get the carburetors on the engine. Get plugs. I got to get new lines and all new fuel lines. I got some new fuel lines, but I'll have to get a few more things before I crank it up. The oil cooler, I got that all cleaned and ready to go in when I get ready to do that. All this has all been cleaned and polished and ready to go. So other than that, it's a little dirty. I'm having a hard time fitting the washers, this rubber washer, which is a sealer. It seals this underneath of the window, the wiper arms. So I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Either I'm going to have to make my own, or we're going to have to go to just put some silicone underneath of it, because it just is a bear. It will not give you enough room to put it down, but the car's looking good. Got pedals all put back together to put the pedals back in next week. This is the sensor for the brake sensor. That's all ready to be put back in. I'll do that probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But it's coming along good. Got the new switch in here. There's the old one. I want to make sure I put the wires back on it correctly. So I don't want to do that. I got to figure out how this locking mechanism locks it in. So that and a little bit more cleanup, and I'll be putting the soundproofing in the bottom and around probably next week. And then when I get the chance, I'm going to get everything ordered for the carpet and seats. Do all that at the same time. But it's coming along great. I appreciate everybody coming along with me and watching the progress. But I'll give you an update sometime next week or the week after next. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it.